The Middle East is once again in turmoil. The Houthis, a pro-Iran rebel group in Yemen, have declared a surprise naval blockade of Israel's largest port, Haifa. This is a retaliatory measure against Israel's expanded military operation in the Gaza Strip. And not only is tension in the Middle East rising, but global maritime logistics is also on red alert.
On the night of the 19th, local time, Yahya Sari, the military spokesman for the Houthi rebels, announced in a televised speech that they would begin a naval blockade of the northern Israeli port of Haifa. He officially warned the entire shipping industry, saying, all ships heading to or anchoring in Haifa are subject to the blockade. This means that from now on, all ships traveling to and from the port of Haifa could be subject to attack. Haifa is not just a port. It is the largest port in northern Israel, and a symbolic gateway to the Israeli economy. If it is paralyzed as a key point for imports and exports through the Mediterranean, the entire Israeli logistics system could be hit. The Houthis stated that this measure was a response to the ongoing Israeli military operations in the Gaza Strip. They added a condition that if the Israeli invasion stops, we will also stop the attacks, but for now, the blockade of Haifa and the attack on Israel are likely to continue. It is noteworthy that the Houthis have maintained their position that they will continue to launch military attacks on Israel, despite previously agreeing to a ceasefire with the United States. That is, the analysis is that the war situation is becoming more clear as a proxy war between Iran and Israel. Meanwhile, Israel is now in full swing with the Chariot of Gideon operation aimed at recapturing the Gaza Strip. Starting on the 18th, it is resuming large-scale ground operations and putting pressure on the Palestinian armed group Hamas from all sides. The Associated Press reported that at least 60 people were killed in the Israeli army's overnight airstrikes. The damage was mostly concentrated on civilians, with 3,340 deaths since March 18, and over 53,000 cumulative deaths since the outbreak of the war in October last year. Most of them were civilians. The international community is concerned about a humanitarian disaster, but Israel maintains its position that the operation will continue until Hamas is eradicated.
The Middle East is now entering a more dangerous phase. Israel's military operation, the Houthi naval blockade, and the Gaza Strip, where civilian casualties are piling up. Where will this war end?